I'll be explaining how to make the pan neckline. For you to make the pan neckline, the neck width is 3.5 and the neck depth is 5 inches. After marking that, I will go down and mark 3.5 too, because I want to draw a rectangular box, so I want my measurements to be accurate. After taking down all the necessary measurements, I will connect all the points together with a straight line. Once that is done, I would proceed to use my curved ruler to draw a curved line. After that, I would mark down 1 inch for my shoulder slope and connect with a straight line to the neckline. Then I would cut this out. Next, I will go down by 2.5 inches from here. Then at the top part that has curve, I would go in by 0.5 and connect that 0.5 to the 2.5 inches with a curve, as you can see. Then I would cut that out. This is what it looks like. So this is a pan neckline. If you want to make this, just go with these measurements that I've given, and then you get exactly what I got here. The next neckline that I would be explaining is the scoop neckline or the U neckline. This is not a round neckline, it's deeper. Know this, when making a U neckline, try not to go down below 7 inches for the depth, because if you do, your neckline would keep. So you have to introduce the darts to that neckline. So for you to be on the safer side, 7 inches is ideal. After connecting the points together, I will go ahead and use my curve ruler to draw a curve so that I can get my U shape. See the way I placed my ruler? Then I will go to my shoulder and then mark 1 inch for my shoulder slope and connect that to my neckline. Thereafter, I would just cut this off and see what we have here. So this is what a scoop neckline looks like, or a U neckline. Next, I'll proceed to making the boat neckline. A boat neckline has a wider width and a shorter depth. So I will be using 2.5 inches for my neck depth. You can go in by 2 inches, also 3 inches, nothing more than 3 inches for your neck depth. And for the neck width, I went 2 inches away from my armhole. You can go in by 2 inches or 1.5 inches away from your armhole. So if you do not want to measure 1.5 inch away from your armhole or 2 inches like I used, you can just measure the width of your boat to be 5 inches. 5 inches is perfect for a boat neckline. After marking that, I use my curve ruler to connect my neck depth to my neck width. Went down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope and marked that out. Then I went ahead to cut it off, and this is what our boat neckline looks like. Next is the square neckline. For the square neckline, I will mark the neck width to be 4 inches and the neck depth to be 5 inches. I will come to this other side and mark 5 inches because I would be ruling this out by joining the points. But at the base here, I went in for the width at the base by 3 inches. Understand this, the base is 3 inches for the width, but the top I use 4 inches for the width. The reason I'm doing this is to prevent gaping. If I go by 4 inches at the base, the same way I did for the top, then I'll have to introduce a gap dart. You can use 4 by 4 inches to get your square neckline. You can also use 5 by 5 inches. Just know that the more the inches you use, the more the need for a gap dart. I'll cut this off, and this is what our square neckline looks like. Next, I would be teaching you how to make the V neckline. I used 3 inches for the width of this V neckline, and the depth I use 7 inches. Like I've been saying, the deeper, the wider, the more the need for a gap dart. So it's fine if you want to alter this to make it deeper and wider, but if you do not introduce it, that your dress will definitely gape at the neckline. So I've just used my ruler to draw out the V line, as you can see, and then my shoulder slope. And I went ahead to cut this open, and this is what the V neckline looks like. So for us to make this stylish and for it to relax very well when it is worn, that's it, for it to sit properly on your body, I will be adding a slight cuff to it so that by the time it is worn, it will relax properly. Now this is what it looks like. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share this video, turn on your notification bell, and see you in the next one.